Have you ever paused to truly consider um, the intricate web of experiences, beliefs, and connections that weave together to form the incredible person you are?
Mm.
It's not just a simple question of who am I, but, well, a deeper exploration into how much of that unique you is shaped by the people and groups that surround you.
Yeah, it's a really fascinating thought.
Welcome, discerning listeners, to the deep dive. Today, we're embarking on a really interesting journey into the architecture of self, personal and group identity.
That's right.
Our mission is to distill the most compelling insights from our carefully curated sources, exploring not just what identity is, but the dynamic forces that mold it, why it holds such profound significance, and how it transforms throughout our lives.
And there's a lot to unpack there.
Absolutely. Think of this as your advanced briefing, maybe a shortcut to understanding the complex, ever-evolving landscape of human identity.
We really want you to engage with us on this.
Yes, reflect on these ideas through the lens of your own experiences and perhaps uncover some surprising connections along the way.
Okay, so where do we start? Identity itself.
Right. Let's truly unpack this. Beyond the straightforward notion of who you are, what actually constitutes identity?
Good question. Our sources suggest it's way more than just a label.
Exactly. It's far more than a fixed set of attributes. It's an intricate, ongoing psychological and social construction. We're talking about your deeply held personal traits and values,
The core stuff.
the rich tapestry of your culture and traditions, the foundational beliefs and worldviews that guide you, and, well, every choice and experience that has etched its mark on your being.
So it's always building, always changing.
That's what's truly compelling here. Identity isn't a static blueprint. It's not carved in stone. It's a living, breathing narrative, constantly being revised and expanded.
Right.
Each new piece of knowledge, every new person you encounter, every group you join, these are all like fresh chapters in your unfolding story.
Exactly. And what's fascinating is how our sources introduce this concept of narrative identity.
Ah, yes. Tell us about that.
Well, it's the idea that we actively construct and internalize our life story, continuously editing it, to maintain a coherent sense of self amidst all this change.
Okay, so it's not just that it changes.
No, it's how we tell ourselves the story of those changes and how that story gives meaning to our past, present, and, well, future too.
That's a powerful distinction. So if identity is this fluid, self-narrated saga, let's zoom in. Let's focus on what makes you distinct within that story. Your personal identity.
The unique you.
Precisely. This isn't just about being unique in a general sense. It's about the specific configuration of individual traits that define your singular essence.
And our sources highlight some key parts of that.
They do. Think about your unique strengths and talents. Maybe you're a natural problem solver, or perhaps you possess a remarkable artistic flair.
Or maybe you're great with people.
Yeah. Then there are your hobbies and interests, the passions that consume your time and fuel your curiosity. Crucially, it includes your personality and values.
Those internal compass points.
Exactly. Things like valuing integrity above all else, or maybe approaching the world with boundless optimism, they dictate your reactions, your choices.
And experiences play a huge role too, right?
Oh, absolutely. Every single life experience that has shaped your perspective contributes. The triumphs, the challenges, the unexpected detours, each one is like a brushstroke on the canvas of your personal
Makes
self.
sense.
To bring this to life, let's consider someone like Sarah, who is highlighted in our materials.
Okay.
Sarah deeply values honesty, finds immense joy and expression in painting, and exhibits remarkable determination in pursuing her goals.
So those are her distinct traits.
Right. These aren't just superficial characteristics. They are foundational elements that profoundly shape her internal landscape, influencing her decisions, her outlook, and how she navigates the world. They make her personally distinct.
Got it.
So maybe just for a moment, silently consider one unique aspect of your own personal identity. What's a quality, a passion, or an experience that truly defines a piece of your one-of-a-kind self?
It's a good exercise.
But, no one exists in a vacuum.
True. We're social creatures.
Exactly. While we celebrate our personal uniqueness, we are also profoundly social beings. This leads us straight to group identity.
The other side of the coin, sort of.
Kind of. This aspect of who we are stems directly from our belonging to various collectives, the communities, affiliations, and shared experiences that shape our self-perception. It's all about connection, isn't it?
Definitely. Belonging is huge.
So what kind of groups are we talking about here? Our sources offer a pretty broad spectrum.
Like family,
Yes, your immediate family, the broader community you call home. It might be your cultural heritage or your religious affiliation.
schools, clubs.
Absolutely. Think about your school, a
Right.
sports team you're on, a club you're passionate about, even broader categories like your nationality or the region you hail from.
So being, say, a Canadian youth, like in one of the examples.
Exactly. That comes with a shared set of experiences and cultural markers that contribute to a collective identity. These memberships provide a sense of shared purpose and belonging.
It gives you context.
It does. Let's look at another example from our material, Reza.
Okay, Reza.
Reza experiences a profound sense of pride playing on his school's soccer team. That's a really clear indicator of a strong group identity, right?
Yeah, team spirit.
And furthermore, his active participation in celebrating cultural holidays with his family deepens his connection to that specific heritage.
So two different groups shaping him.
Precisely. Both these examples powerfully illustrate how belonging to these distinct groups contributes significantly to Reza's overall sense of self beyond just his individual traits.
It layers on top of the personal stuff.
It really does. So
Wow.
take another moment now. What's one significant group you belong to? One that truly resonates with you and helps define a part of who you are.
Lots to think about there.
Okay, so we have personal identity, the unique you, and group identity that connected you. How do these two distinct yet undeniably linked facets of self interact?
Yeah, how do they work together? Or maybe sometimes against each other?
Right, this isn't just about drawing lines in the sand, it's about understanding a really complex interplay.
So what do the sources say?
Well, from our sources, personal identity primarily focuses on individual traits, talents, choices, and beliefs. It's what differentiates you.
Mm-mm.
Group identity, by contrast, centers on shared traits, collective traditions, and memberships, defining what connects you to others.
Okay, distinct focuses.
But the real insight comes when we consider how these two perpetually influence each other. They're not totally separate boxes.
Indeed. And this raises an important question from the material for you to ponder. Can a personal trait also connect you to a group? Why or why not?
Ooh, that's interesting. What do you think?
Well, consider how a deeply personal passion for, say, environmental activism.
Yeah.
That's a core personal value, right?
Sure.
But that very passion can simultaneously connect you to a global community of activists.
Mm-hmm.
It highlights how what feels intensely individual can also be the very bridge to a collective identity.
Ah, so it blurs those initial distinctions we made.
Exactly. It shows how dynamic it all is.
Yeah. That's a fantastic point. But let's delve deeper into why group identity in particular carries such weight in our lives. It might seem intuitive, maybe obvious.
But there's more to it.
Yeah, our sources delve into some profound psychological and social benefits. Primarily, group identity fosters a crucial sense of belonging and provides a robust support network.
That feeling of being part of something.
Right. When you're part of a team or a community, you gain a sense of security and validation. And this belonging isn't just comforting, it actively encourages teamwork, cooperation, and collective achievement.
We see that everywhere. Sports teams, school projects.
Exactly. And moreover, group affiliations are vital conduits for learning core values, cultivating respect for diverse perspectives, and developing empathy. These social skills are honed through the give and take of group dynamics.
Okay, so lots of positives. Belonging, support, learning values.
Definitely.
But if we connect this to a broader societal context, while group identity is indispensable, for social cohesion and individual well-being,
Yeah.
it's also, well, it can be a double-edged sword.
The potential downsides.
Right. Our sources frequently caution against them.
Oh.
And this brings us to another critical question for reflection. What risks emerge if individuals are only perceived through the lens of their group memberships and not as unique individuals?
That's a heavy one, like stereotypes.
Exactly. Think about concepts like stereotype threat, where individuals from a particular group might underperform just because they're anxious about confirming a negative stereotype.
Right, I've heard of that.
Or consider in-group bias, where favoring one's own group can, unfortunately, lead to prejudice against others.
So the connection can also create division.
It can. While group identity provides connection, it can also, paradoxically, reduce complex individuals to simplistic labels, potentially limiting their opportunities or, causing undue prejudice.
That's a vital consideration. It really underscores the delicate balance we're always navigating.
Mm.
And this leads us perfectly to understanding how these identities often coexist, sometimes in harmony, sometimes maybe in tension.
And the sources had a way to visualize this, right?
They did a brilliant visual tool for this, the Venn diagram.
Ah, okay. Like
Yes.
in math class.
Sort of. Imagine two large overlapping circles. Label one personal identity. In there, you'd place all your unique traits, values, and life experiences, everything that makes you uniquely you,
Got it. My circle.
your circle. The other circle is a group identity, encompassing all the communities, affiliations, and shared traditions you belong to, your groups.
Okay, 2 circles.
The magic and the complexity lies in that central overlapping section.
Where we cross over.
Exactly. This is the space where traits, values, or experiences are influenced by both your individual essence and your group memberships. It's where your personal journey and your collective affiliations intertwine, creating something entirely new.
So it's not just one or the other in that space.
No, it's both. Let's use the insightful example of Ollie from our source materials to illustrate this.
Okay, tell us about Ollie.
So on the personal side, Ollie is described as a creative thinker, possesses a deep love for music and gaming, and is notably curious and independent. These are all facets of Ollie's unique individual makeup.
Right. Personal traits.
Now, for Ollie's group identity, our sources tell us Ollie is a dedicated member of a basketball team,
Okay, team player.
identifies as Muslim and actively celebrates Eid,
Cultural and religious group.
and is a proud Canadian youth.
Nationality. Got it.
So where do they meet in the middle? Where's that rich overlap in Ollie's case?
What did the sources highlight?
Well, they offer a couple of compelling points. Ollie's confidence built through teamwork is a perfect example.
Ah, okay. How so?
Well, confidence is a personal trait, right? But for Ollie, it was profoundly cultivated and reinforced through the collective effort and mutual support experienced on the basketball team. The group influenced the personal trait.
I see. The team helped build that confidence.
Exactly. Another overlap mentioned is pride in achievements shaped by both personal effort and group support. Ollie's personal drive and commitment, that's individual effort,
Right.
but it gets amplified by the encouragement from teammates, family, or maybe the cultural community. That support system coalesces into a deeper, more resonant pride. It isn't just Ollie succeeding alone, it's Ollie flourishing within a supportive ecosystem.
That makes a lot of sense. And what's particularly interesting about Ollie's example, I think, is how it illustrates identity integration.
Identity integration, what's that?
It's basically the process of harmoniously blending different facets of yourself, personal, group, into a cohesive whole. It shows how personal traits aren't just influenced by groups, but can be actively expressed through group contexts, and vice versa.
Okay, give me an example of that.
Well, Ollie's creativity, for instance, that personal trait, might even manifest in innovative basketball strategies for the team.
Ah, bringing personal skills to the group.
Exactly. Or their independent thinking could spark new ways to celebrate Eid within their community.
Yeah.
The overlap isn't just about sharing, it's about synergistic enrichment. They feed each other.
Wow. It's a truly powerful way to visualize your unique blend of self. So I really encourage you, listener, to mentally construct your own identity Venn diagram.
Yeah, try it out.
What would go in your personal circle? What about your group circle? And what fascinating new insights emerge when you consider the vibrant connections in that incredible overlap section?
It can be quite revealing.
As we bring our deep dive to a close today, let us quickly revisit the profound insights we've unpacked from our sources.
Good idea. Quick recap.
We've seen that your identity is a remarkably complex and dynamic construct, sculpted by both your personal traits, everything that makes you unique, and your group memberships, those vital connections that root you within something larger than yourself.
Both matter. A lot.
We've also explored how both personal and group identities exert a profound influence on how we perceive ourselves, shaping our inner narrative, and importantly, how we are, in turn, perceived by others in the vast social landscape.
How you see yourself and how others see you.
Exactly. And while these two forms of identity often work in beautiful synergy, creating a rich and integrated sense of self, it's entirely normal, as we discussed, for them to sometimes present challenges or even appear to conflict.
Yeah, that tension is real sometimes. Demands a conscious balance.
It does.
And ultimately, understanding this intricate interplay is, well, it's fundamental to navigating your world, making sense of your experiences, and charting your future path. Which sort of brings us to a final thought.
Oh.
Yeah, this raises an important question for you to reflect on as you move forward. How do your evolving personal and group identities shape your future goals and aspirations?
Connecting identity to the future.
Right. Consider how your unique values might lead you towards specific career paths,
Oh.
or how your cultural background might inspire certain educational pursuits or community contributions. How does the you today influence the you want to become?
That's a great question to leave people with.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Keep actively exploring those amazing connections within yourself and the world around you.
Stay curious.
We really hope this deep dive has equipped you with some powerful new frameworks to understand and appreciate the incredible, multifaceted you. Thank you for joining us on this intellectual journey. Have you ever paused